You're watching the news and see that oil prices going wild. This can...
Right, bear with me. Bear with me. I need to tweet this puppy out. Why isn't it centered? God dang it. Stretch to screen, baby. Come on, hit me with it. Hit me with it. Let's try that again. Come on, come on. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully that works. Come on, slide in there. Slide in there. Come on now. Jesus. Jesus! I just watched some guy tell me that's how to center the screen. That's going to work. God dang it. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Ampleforth, Bancor, and just whatever I feel like talking about. Once I've sorted out the tech, if anyone in the chat want to let me know what the freaking hell I'm doing wrong, that would be muchos apprecione. In the meantime, I'm going to get another can of Guinness. Oh, that looks promising. Where's my logo? Where's my logo? Put it in the center. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. I must be on a mega delay here. Ah, that's all fucked up. Let's have another go. Move it up. Let's move it up. I'll just do it manually. Manually for the wins. That's probably about right. Right, just give me 5 seconds, guys. And I saw someone put a thumbs down. That is out of order. Come on now, give me a chance. Just let me get a freaking can of Guinness. Thank you for the person who reverted back to the old thumbs up. Muchos apprecione. I think I'm just going to go with... oh, there we go. I told her not to shake it. I think I'm just going to go with this method now, guys. I really have a newfound respect for people who make YouTube videos all of a sudden. I used to just think they were making money over fist, doing basically nothing. But it's quite a lot of work involved, to be absolutely honest with you. So I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to do live chats. Plus, there's more interaction. And maybe some more super chats, yo. Because this 100% is not going to get monetized. I like cursing too much. So let's let some people filter through. I should really tweet this out. Ah, just that sweet, sweet sound. The sweet, sweet sound of Guinness going in an ice cup. Another thing that's kind of making me feel like I don't want to make bloody videos is it's like 35 degrees Celsius or 110 degrees Fahrenheit if you're from America. And like 100% humidity. It sucks balls, dude. I got the fan on, but Jesus. Settle down. Let me just tweet this out and then we'll get the party started. And ask any questions if you feel like it. Because you're ledges. Anyone watching this right now, don't let anyone tell you you are not a ledge. I'm just going to write live now. Check it out. Check out the gravy. Live now. Check out my gravy. And then feel free to retweet that, lads and ladesses. All right, that is out. That is gravy. Guinness Extra Cold. Oh, yeah, you know it. You should definitely tweet it out ahead of time even. Yeah, I was going to, but Mrs. Frog and the Junior Frogs are going to come back in about half an hour, so I have to bang this puppy out super fast, yo. What team are you a supporter of? I support Mrs. Frog and 2 Junior Frogs. I used to like football. I've gone really off professional sports now. Just doesn't do it for me. Why do I want to cheer on a bunch of multi-millionaires kicking a ball around? No thanks. Although I do buy the Junior Frogs football t-shirts because I'm just a nice guy. So chuck us a super chat. And might be able to afford next season's one. They put them out every freaking season. How am I supposed to afford it? But if you're just filtering in, Oh, I've got 30 watching now. Ledges. I should have really put some notice up on this. I had like 158 legends doing it before. But, you know, it's still early in Europe and the middle of the night in the US of A. And I will be keeping the recording up last time just to let you know. I yanked off my previous Ampleforth one because I thought it might have been a tad libelous to our little munchkin friend who was fudding the shit out of AMPL. Also, the reason I haven't put any videos up really because Thursday, of course, was the AMPL apocalypse and I really didn't feel like it at that certain time of the day. I've got to feel it in my bones, before I make any streams or videos. And then Friday, I got absolutely blasted drunk. And I was in the doghouse with Mrs. Frog. So I definitely wasn't making any videos. But we're going to get into it. Let's get into it! We've got 37 legends. Let's just wait until we get 10 thumbs up and then we'll get into the meat and bones, yo! Any news? How long is it usually for Coinbase listing to be finalised? Dunno. Could take like any time at all. Also, another thing. I've kind of like gone off answering telegrams and Twitter DMs. Nothing personal. I just get bombarded because I'm such a legend. But I know you're all legends too. But it's like juggling. But you've got like 25 balls in the air. And you don't know who you're talking to half the time. It is nothing. What's up, Ledge? Sheffield. Arctic Monkeys, yo. It's probably an inside joke at this point. They're a bit past it. Now they're good. So let's talk Ampleforth, shall we? If you aren't subscribed, hit up the subscribe button, yo. If you want to leave a super chat, that would be muchos apprecione. So my Mrs. Frog and baby frogs can have some goddamn food on the table. So let's talk about Ampleforth. Equilibrium, baby. Equilibrium. $1.02. So we're right in the crutch, right in the middle, baby. So as it stands right now, perhaps there's going to be no rebase at all. Your coins are going to stay the same. I reckon we are going to see, no financial advice, you knew that already. We are going to see these kind of levels again. Don't worry about it too much. To be honest, a bit of calm after the ridiculous action we've been seeing on Ampleforth might actually be a blessing in disguise to myself personally. Let's go. 51 people watching. Ponzi. Someone says Ponzi. Get out! Get out! No. Or if that's what you want to believe, do your own research in it. No, all welcome. All welcome. Any thoughts on EWT? I made a video about it, Hourglass. Check it out. I don't do charts. I just know red means down and green means up. And I prefer green. So it's been quite the weekend on the markets, hasn't it? Apart from Frog being in the doghouse with Mrs. Frog for getting too drunk and falling asleep outside on the street, and then having 25 missed calls and only crawling home at 6 a.m. You know, shit like that. But yeah, it's quite a weekend on the markets. Yes! But there was the pump, then the mega damp in regards to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum keeps on crushing you. I think that's going to have a very nice 2020. No finny. Tuning in for the first time, hit subscribe. You won't regret it. Ask the people in the chat whether they regret it. They will tell you they definitely don't regret it. They are ledges. Now let's talk Ampleforth then. It had the day of carnage. The Red Wedding, it certainly was one that sorted out the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. So it had been really, to be honest, quite amazing what a couple of positive rebases can do for everyone's morale, because morale was a little bit down for a day or two back then, when everyone was wondering what the freaking hell was going on. Now, I have to admit, I was feeling a little trigger fingery. Not gonna lie. I did sell a little bit, but I still have a sizable bag. I bought at the bottom and sold pretty near the bottom, but when it was a much bigger market cap, and I still made out like a bandit. I still have a bag as well, so no worries. Just a free roll. Free roll bags are the best bags. But I'm no longer the blue whale I was. And if you watch my first video on Ampleforth, I was buying in from like $10 million market cap and shit. You know, just how I roll and that. And enjoying all those juicy rebases. Very, very juicy, like plus 25% in one day. I think that's going to come back. In fact, if Ampleforth ever dips just kind of like 75 cents, boom, I'm throwing in frog kind of cash on that, is what I'm saying. And you'll know it, because there's going to be a massive green candle, is what I'm going to say. Because equilibrium states the definition of equilibrium is that it's going to spring back up to $1. So it's kind of like, it seems like a no-brainer to me at this point, especially now that the FUD has kind of dissipated. We can say F you to the fudders. This is how it's supposed to work, yo. We can take a couple of days of no rebase, couple of days of small negative rebases, but when we take the positive rebases, you know what I'm talking about. So whatever, that's how it is. I don't change. Ampleforth doesn't change. It still is gravy. Don't listen to the fudders. And rebounds back to $1 super fast anyway. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the chat box. Super chats priority, because me family need the bread and rice, says. But yeah, it's quite a wild ride, isn't it, Ampleforth? I think I've got about 50,000 new grey hairs since I had a bag of Ampleforth. Mrs. Frog loves it though. She calls me George Clooney now. No, she doesn't. She says, "Get in the doghouse. How dare you come home at 6 a.m. Miss calls. Yeah!" I'm just like, settle down, jeez. I'm just going to go straight to bed. Fuck. Anyway. Now, let's talk about another thing. So, Ampleforth AMPL, it withstood the FUD tsunami that came its way, was rough for a while there, but the foundations were strong and it bounced back, gives all of us even more confidence going forward. I think it's going to be very nice. I tweeted out about a coin, Uniswap token called Ruse. I had a couple of people tell me it was a total scam, but hey, scamps pamp the hardest, and I made it clear it was, quote, insane with the proposed hourly rebases. Some people brought it to my attention that they don't have that written in the code. Whatever, I only threw a couple of ETH at it. Let's see what happens in regards to that. As we all know, scams pamp the hardest. Another coin you may have seen me tweeting about. I'm freaking in love with this coin. God dang it. Bancor. BNT. I'm heavily mega freaking bullish on BNT Bancor. V2 is here. It's in beta mode right now. It's not alpha yet. But this puppy is going to shake up the DEX landscape and drive real value to BNT, in my opinion. No financial advice. If you're one of those folks that likes providing liquidity to pools and yielding those farms, you'll know all too well how much impermanent loss sucks ass. For most as well. Impermanent loss. Don't think that means impermanent, it might be coming back someday. It often means painfully permanent loss. Yes, I'm a bit of an expert now, having never really known that much about it. But if you're providing liquidity to a Uniswap or balancer pool and that token absolutely moons like 99.9999% of DeFi tokens in 2020, you lose a portion of your holdings as the automated market maker, or AMM, rebalances the weighting to an even 50-50 split. So how does Bancor, which you're looking at right now, solve that gravy? Well, Bancor protocol is basically a way to entirely, almost entirely anyway, eliminate impermanent loss through a unique dynamic AMM design. Existing AMMs, which, as I mentioned above, Uniswap, Balancer, Compound, etc., they are kind of naive about the way that the market price changes. But you'll be delighted to hear that Bancor's V2 AMMs are intelligent thanks to key integration of Chainlink integrals. Oracles, integrals, oracles, whatever you want to label them. When the token's price changes, an oracle sends an update straight to Bancor. The AMMs adjust accordingly, locking in the new price before those dastardly arbitrages can profit from the difference. Thank you, Link. Thank you, God Emperor Sergey. We love you. And Bancor is the shit. Also, let's pull up this then, because I've been playing around with this. This is Bancor. I want to... Link. Think. I want to buy 100. I want to buy 1,000 ETH worth of Link. And I get with this 41,329. Remember that. Remember that. Let's try with Uniswap. And I'm using ETH and Link because that's the only one I think is on V2 right now. Ooh. Yeah, so you get an extra 41,329 Link via Bancor to 37,000. So there's like a blah 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 blah, almost 4,000 Link difference you get with that. I know 1,000 Ethereum is out of most people's budget, but that is absolutely crazy. Plus, once this V2 comes up, we'll be able to pool. At the minute, it's only BNT and Link, and I don't have my wallet connected now, but they have a cap on it. I cannot wait to stick that in there. I've seen some beautiful APY returns on that, and no impermanent loss, baby. So the issue of impermanent loss is something holding back, I think anyway, a tsunami, a literal tsunami, and the price has been pumping even during this live stream, baby. People know what's going down. No financial advice, of course, but the issue, like I say, of impermanent loss is something really holding back what I think is like a tsunami of liquidity that is just primed to gush into AMMs and DeFi more broadly speaking. If Bancor V2 works as planned, I think V2 might very well be the damn escape valve that makes that money go boop boop, and we all stack the cash hard. Oh yeah. So who is going to be using Uniswap to get their Link anymore after watching this video? Answer: only really stupid people. Plus, you'd price impact, you'd move the price by 19% on Uniswap. Because let's be honest, that is an awful lot of money that you'd be swapping. Well, to some people, it's probably some whales watching. Whereas this only moves it 10.5%, and you just get a hell of a lot more bang for your buck. Let's try BNT. ETH and BNT. I'm so freaking bullish on BNT. Dang it! Holy crap. So you could buy 178,413 BNT on Bancor. That's 1,000 ETH. Check it out. Check it out. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'd never lie to you. Whereas this, you'd get like 100,000, more than 100,000 less. I know this is Bancor. Before anyone starts. Before anyone starts. Jesus. Alright, let's try another one. I'm loving it. I love playing around with this shit. AMPL. No, I know AMPL will be... You'll get a better rate on Uniswap because the liquidity is so massive, isn't it? Anyway, have a play around with it, but it's just a shit. And Bancor V2, the way it's designed is that slippage is drastically limited for both stable and non-stable tokens. Bancor states that even a $101,000 pool would offer better rates than a $2 million pool on Uniswap. Yes, you heard that correctly. A new player is town. Liquidity pools, liquidity players contributing to Bancor V2 pools will stand to earn staking rewards in a compound-esque fashion. Trading fees in your pocket, no impermanent loss. And we've seen more or less one of, I think, the best tokenomics models to date, but the party doesn't stop there. One of the best key features is that you can only get on Bancor V2 is single token exposure, 100% exposure to a single asset. No splitting 50-50 here, folks. So look at this, join a pool. And this is the only one at the moment, V2, but they'll be rolling this out very soon. You can just put, I just want to put BNT in there. I just want to put Link in there. BNT is like, yeah, fine, do what you want, yo. It's up to you, yo. And stake balance and current balance as well. Once V2 is up and running properly, I think there's going to be an eye-melting number of BNT providing liquidity and getting those sweet, sweet rewards, all while having that peace of mind of not getting wrecked by impermanent loss. In it, dynamic weights. This will greatly reduce slippage, price feeds, courtesy of my man Sergey. Chainlink, the DAO is coming and inflation vote coming soon as well. The app is being rolled out in phases with the first version offering basic add, remove token liquidity functions and token swaps. I can barely talk, I'm that excited! And all the pool stats and all that gravy just coming in your face, yeah. So let's go through that bullet points because I'm too excited. 1, pools getting added. Boom, boom, boom. By the day. This week's going to be big. August is going to be huge. New user interface coming. Pool caps are going to get lifted. Lift the caps off those pools, baby. DAO with inflation payouts decided. Coinbase is going to come with BNT. Also, more pools and market share is going to absolutely crush it. Oh, boy. Right, let's have a look through some of these questions. By the way, no financial advice, isn't it? If you ain't a subscriber, subscribe. Love it. Please talk about Telor. I've made a video about that ages ago. Pretty good. That's been absolutely crushing too. Good on them. That was the focus of some FUD. Quite a while. Have you been down under, Mr. Frog? Yeah, I lived in Australia for a year and I lived in New Zealand for like 6 months. Yeah, I think Ampleforth will do very well, Sheffield. 50-50. Well, Giza, the thing is, the impermanent loss wrecks you. I'm not a big fan of that. Just hold it in your wallet. I changed my mind on that. Like I honestly didn't know that about the freaking impermanent loss. That kind of sucks. So just stick in your wallet. No financial advice. The market bends a knee to the frog. Why are we pamping on BNT? If we are, it's only the start. Yeah, we cracked 18,000 sats. It's just whatever. Just whatever, you know. Just whatever. Crypto Frog, yeah, Samsonite, you rock, dude. I'm not selling my 0.001 BTC no matter what happens. Hey, hey, hey. Da-da-da. TRB is a good coin, dude, but it's got a long way to be anywhere like Link. Ruse on Uniswap, you have to search for Ruse Finance, Etherscan, and then put the token code in there. But people think it's a bit of a scam. Whatever. I'll risk it. Do you think we can see $2 for AMPL again? Of course. Goes without saying. How's your geezer doing? I pulled everything out of the geezer. It's kind of pissing me off. Now that I know about impermanent loss. That kind of sucks, dude. Where are you from? Your mama's house, Liam. I'm down so much with Ample. Hope the rebound doesn't take too long. No Finny, but I think you'll be alright. 1-inch Chi token. Mad gains. Well, who doesn't love the mad gains? Did you get your tendies? No. But word on the street is there's going to be another big Uniswap thing coming up. Well, if you don't have any more questions, I might cruise out of here because Mrs. Frog's going to be back soon, as is the 2 junior frogs. Tell me what you think about BNT. August 2020 is going to be a huge ass month for BNT. They ain't playing games, yo. Feeling bullish on BZRX. Yeah, to be honest, I think what I'm planning on doing is seeing how BNT and AMPL do over the next month and wait for that staking to start on BZRX, and then I'm going to pile in hard. How old are you, Frog? Too old. Still don't get impermanent loss. Think impermanent loss, bro. It's not that hard. Just Google impermanent loss. You read a couple of articles. It's about just the way it balances out. It takes time to balance out, and in the meantime you get wrecked. Is AMPL your biggest holding? If not, what is? It's called a secret. Tell me your bank account. I want your bank account number, Xian, and I want the exact amount of money in there, as well as your full name and address. Put it in the chat. Oh, geez, we're absolutely crushing BNT. I think all 69 people watching now are just market buying the hell out of BNT. Smart cats, yo. Are you buying a Lambo after Moon? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. But it will have to be like a 4.4, not 4.4, 4x4. One of those, what are they called? Uterus. I'm so not going to get monetized for this video, and no one sent me a super chat. God dang it. After I made you so much money with AMPL, I'm going to make you so much money with BNT. No financial advice. Oh, BNT is solid as AF, yo. I don't know what the manipulation was about. Can I research those? I'll have a look later. Give it a while for FOMO from stream to die. Bro, I have like 72 people watching this right now. No one is FOMOing in because of what I'm doing. Trust me. These must be other people. Smart cats. Smart money. Should I just stay on the stream until we hit 19,000 sats? I reckon that'd be sexy. Any thoughts on Unitrade? Yeah, the thing you have to bear in mind with those Uniswap new tokens is that they get passed around. There's lots of OTC prior to them hitting Uniswap. So I just be careful about that. If you're only buying, what I will say is, if you're buying it when it's already hit Uniswap, you're probably one of the last people to buy it. People are making like crazy X's. I know that for a fact. Like crazy X's every day. Our BNT is like a whole new beast, yo. It's gonna swallow Uniswap, Balancer, everything whole, in my opinion. Just getting rid of impermanent loss is going to be absolutely massive. Plus, you can stick it in a pool and you can be collecting the rewards, and you know massive money is going to be rolling straight into this liquidity as soon as everyone finds out there's no impermanent loss wrecking the shit out of you. Impermanent loss. It's called Google. There's this fascinating website called Google where you can look for things. Right, it's even got a thing by Bancor here. Beginner's Guide to Getting Wrecked by Impermanent Loss. Check it out. So if you'd have left it in this Uniswap, while Link rose over 700% in the last year in terms of US dollars, returns for providing liquidity to the Link ETH on Uniswap were down 52.67%. So tell me now why BNT isn't going to absolutely crush. Let me post a link to that in the old chattage so you can check it out yourself. Boom. I stuck it in it. I stuck it in. I think I said that the other day. Crypto Frog, can you research? I don't know. I don't take requests, bro. Check out that on impermanent loss and why it sucks and why BNT is going to crush. Jesus, I've been banging on for 37 minutes. And not one of you tightwads have sent me a super chat. All I asked is like for $1, and then I'd be like super impressed and super happy. Anyway, yeah. That's my video. I think I might call it a day. Builder. I keep hearing about it, but I haven't looked that much into it. I keep seeing things on 4chan Biz saying it's a scam. But they say most things are a scam. Anything else? I'm going to sit here for 2 more minutes looking at the price of BNT going absolutely crazy. And if I don't get any more questions, I'll send you 100 watt, 1,000 watt Zimbabwe dollars. Currencies have different values all over the world. 1,000 Bitcoin, then I'm definitely looking at it for you. Hell yes, Carl C. I am vaping like a banshee. Based. Yes, I am based. Anyway, I'm gonna clock out. I think I'm gonna make these like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. As I said at the start of the stream, much respect goes out to YouTubers who, even making like a 5-minute bleeding YouTube video takes a hell of a lot of time. And streaming is just like so easy. Plus, I can talk to you absolute chads at the same time. Love ya. Love ya. Based and vapor pilled. You know it. Until next time. Until next time. Stank the Chad. I love you guys. You are ledges. Ledges! Share with all your budderinos and your chicarinos, okay? Peace out. I'm ending the stream now. Layers!